Praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom to the hopefully elect, double honors to the elders and apostles of JMS who rule well. It says here in Deuteronomy 17:15, Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So this election is just completely retarded, because you're not supposed to be setting another nation of people over you, especially when they have a history of abusing you and making promises that they can't keep.
Hey, I told you to do Biden. How we done lost a damn vote? We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking gods. Ain't nobody.
Stop worshipping these people like they're fucking gods. That's what he said. Now she's saying because he didn't vote. She's saying, right, because he didn't vote for Biden, that's a vote for Trump. And we all know people are not elected; they're selected. So this Jake has got some sense to him, even though he's got the chin strap mask on his face. This woman with a bugged out face with a sticker on saying, I vote, your vote. What the hell? Like, these people are bugged out of their mind, man. I don't think he's gonna play anymore at this point, but we're gonna go to the next one.
I just woke up. I just said something to you. Don't get in your truck so you get smacked. Now go now.
Go now.
Get out of my face.
I'm asking you to quit pointing.
She touched her first.
Get out of my face, lady.
Flick dash. She cut her like bottom.
Come on, Pam. Come on, Pam. Watch. Miss McClain, you started that, McClain. You walked up in her face.
Look like.
I'll ask her what she said. And I'm pressing charges.
Well, you walked up in her face. We got everything recorded.
She said something.
We got everything recorded, Miss McClain.
I don't care. It's always one way with y'all.
But y'all, who are y'all?
You.
It's always one way with y'all. Now you gotta see the hypocrisy in these people, and the fact that she went up to her, she flicked her hand from her after coming in her face being aggressive. So my girl put her finger and said, "Get the hell out of my face." Then she flicked her finger, then she got flicked to the ground. And she's talking about it's one way with you people. See, what these people have in their head is they can do whatever they want to you, and you're not supposed to retaliate. And when you do retaliate, they say it's one way with you. So like, these people are bugged out their mind. They don't understand righteous on any amount of level, because if they did, they'd understand that, you know, you reap what you sow. She reaped what she sowed by flicking that woman's hand and by initially coming in her face. These people are bugged out their mind, man. And you can see here in Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. So this is just the beginning. It's gonna get way worse than that. Esau about to, you know, put the hurting on Jake, and Jake about to put the hurting on Esau, and all these Moabites, Ammonites. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Genesis 25:23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Now, if you saw what happened, you realize that woman went down like nothing, man. I don't even know why she. It's like being a pipsqueak, you know, and puffing up your chest to somebody who beat your ass. You know, I wouldn't go up in Mike Tyson's face and be flinging this, you know, just being aggressive towards him, and he told me to get out his face, and I'm there still in his face, and he puts his finger and says, "Get the hell out of my face," and I flick his finger. You asked him for a beating, but she thought she was somebody special, like the rules don't apply to her. And then she turned around and said, "It's always one way with y'all," when really and truly that's to herself. It's always one way with them. They think they can do whatever they want, and there's no repercussions to what happened. And you can see right now things are changing, because no one cares who you are no more, man. We see right through you. People are just disgusting, man. A woman with a fat flabby chin, man. Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? So, most so-called black people are chilled out, man. But ain't no one gonna have you waving, you come in and trying to push people after you come up in their space and you enter their space, because there's meant to be a personal space, and she just completely invaded it, and then she wants to talk about it's one way with you people. These people are bugged out their mind, man. But we all know Jake and Eve are kind of bugged out as well. Talking about you gonna vote for Trump and you gonna vote for Biden, man. Who cares? Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Now it's going to be, towards the end of the 1,000 years of you people being in complete chains and being made to serve for all the atrocities that you committed, and afterwards you people are going to be done away with, man, because to be honest, the earth don't want you, man. You people are a bunch of idiots. You go around destroying everything, and then you speak as if you've enhanced the earth or something. You know what I mean? These people act like they're God's gift to the planet after they've ruined food, they've ruined the weather, they've ruined sex, because you have so many diseases that you need a condom now, and who wants to have sex with a damn condom? You've ruined relationships. You've ruined the idea of home ownership. You've ruined the idea of ownership, period, because everything that you have needs to be registered, and you need to get permission for everything you do. These people ruin everything, and they'll sit there and then act as if you're the one that's a problem when you're in charge of the planet and you damn ruined it, and it's somehow your fault. That's why the brother was talking about blame black men. A black man was dancing in 2020. Oh, blame black man because they started World War II. Friggin' idiots, man. These people are a bunch of morons, bro. And this is talking about Ephraim, Obadiah 1:19. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. So, in the kingdom, these people are going to be in their rightful places, man, because when you really deal with these people, you realize these people are dirty, man. And even some of these jakes, I'll look at some jakes like they're tears or something. I'll see this one dude, and he appears to be a jake, but he's West African, so he might be a Hamite for real, because I saw the dude go in the toilet, urinate, and then he just left the toilet, didn't wash his hands or nothing, put his hands all over the door, and then left. See, when I leave bathrooms, I don't even touch it with my hands, I use my feet, because I know these people are nasty, Do you know how many times I go in the bathroom, I see these people take a piss or whatever they do, and they don't even wash their hands, they just leave. Like, these people are just disgusting. And it's these same people walking around with a mask. So, you, quote-unquote, have enough sense to walk around with a mask to protect you from all these, quote-unquote, diseases, but you don't have enough sense to wash your hands when you go to the toilet, even though these people are saying the best way to deal with this virus is to be sanitary, and that's a form of sanitation, cleaning your hands. It's just pure common sense, really. But these people are just disgusting, man, and it includes some of these so-called jakes or the so-called black man. You're nasty, man. And you've seen that in
I told you to do Biden. How we done lost the damn vote? We done lost the vote. That's gonna go to Trump.
Sticker on her face, Sticker on her face.
People like they're fucking God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But goddamn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
The nigger woman is a beast, man. If you look over here.
I just woke up.
Look
I
how
just
she's
said
talking to
something
her.
to you. Don't get in your truck so you get smacked. Now go now.
Go now.
Now you get out of my face.
I'm asking you to quit pointing.
Get your hand. Get out of my face, lady.
Her face is like a basketball. That's a bounce.
Come on, Trev. Come on.
Look, if you see here, Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Now she could have she never really had a problem anyway. But if she really did have a problem, there was a way to go about it. You know, she came up in a woman's face. She was being angry. You know, and it says here in verse 2, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. So she's come to the woman, she started an issue, and she's talking about you people. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and evil. A wholesome tongue is the tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. And she got her comeuppance, man. You want to go up in people's face acting like you're tough, you're gonna get slapped. And this is just really like a precursor to what's gonna happen to E. You know, this is just a small example of what's gonna happen to these people. They go and they've started trouble everywhere they've been, and now when it comes back on them, they're gonna act like you're the problem and you started it, even though it all began by you selling your own birthright and then blaming Jacob for it. And now you've had the fatness of the earth, you've completely ruined everything, and it's still somehow Jake's fault. So you just see from that these people just as a people, they cannot be reasoned with, man. You know, and the same goes with 2/3 of Jake, man. 2/3 of Jake cannot be reasoned with that example of the woman talking about, you know, you gave your vote away to Trump. They can't be reasoned with. I've spoken to so-called you know, there's this Benjamite woman, and she was sitting there and she says she's Christian, and then, you know, I have another conversation with her and she says she celebrates Christmas, and all of this has happened before, you know. And I remember one time I was having a conversation with her, and I said something about white people. She said they're not all bad. And then I have another conversation with her, and she's like, oh yeah, these people are evil. So, you know, maybe something happened to her to where these people have turned on her, you know. But it just shows you how flip floppy, you know, the so-called black woman is. You know, they don't, they're one way when it suits them, you know. Because that same woman was talking about how she pays her taxes, and she was all being proud. She was looking at me like I'm some kind of bum because I don't work 6-7 days a week. Like I don't pay taxes. Talking about, you know, I pay my council tax and all of this stuff. Just being proud. And now all of this stuff happened, and I could just see the pride just fading away from her. You know, when color drains from someone's face, like they seen a ghost and they turn all pale, like the blood just, I could just see the pride drain from these people's faces, and it's beautiful, you know. And you speak to them and they'll just completely switch up on the things they said to you. Same way that you be telling these people there's a second lockdown, and these people just look at you like you're an idiot. And lo and behold, here we are, you know. Every, like, outside my house, it sounds like Christmas. You know, on Christmas the streets are all dead, you could hear a pin drop. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, how about Shem? Yeah, These people are through, man.